Hello, welcome back to another episode number 3. We are doing Minecraft 1 hour at a time. This is a series where we are going to record 1 hour of Minecraft. And after we're done, after we have completed the hour, I'm going to chop it up like sushi or like a good steak, and I'm going to serve you only the good stuff. And so, with that said, we got a few things that we want to work on. Today, I need to work on getting some walls up on our starter house. And so I've got a couple of different tasks that I want to do. One thing, I'm going to want some birch. So I want to go over here. We talked about going over here and exploring this, and then also going over here to the dark oak forest. You have the dark oak forest over here. You have, or sorry, dark oak forest back here. Then you have the spruce over here, and then you have the birch right here. So that right there will actually round out a lot of our wood source. So I definitely want to get over there and do some of that. I have been breeding the cow farm. Now, one thing we can do right now while where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right, give me 2 of those and just take that. Okay. One thing that we can work on right now is we can actually make this cow farm to where once it starts collecting, or once the cows start dying, we will actually be able to start collecting. And so you can do that real simple just by, we'll have to come in here and put another block there so that we can open that chest. But, boop, boop, boop. All right, real fast, just like that. Now, all the cows, all the meat and everything, let's get a stair block. Do we have a stair block in here in our inventory somewhere? Stair slab, something, 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 something. Nope. There's a slab. I'd rather have a stair. Let's just make a stair real fast. And we got 4 of them. There we go. And so once we put a stair block here, now we can open that chest. So now once these cows start dying, we can collect all of our goodies. Yay! All right. Nice, nice. All right. So now that that's done, we need to knock that out. Now that that's done, we can. Sorry, let me put this stuff away. Now that that's done, we can. Like I said, I want to come over here and I want to get some of this birch, and then I also want to get some of the spruce so we can be collecting that. I also would like to get over into the caves and go back over into that cave where we were at, light it up a little bit more. Maybe look down there where we can see the deep slate. Maybe we can find some diamonds. That would be awesome. And then, especially this early in the game, I mean, we're only at level 15, and so and have the possibility to drop down in that cave and find some diamonds. And so that's really cool. Also, I need some sand. And so I need some sand, and I think we're going to go in this direction. Timeout. We had to start our clock. I had to start my clock. I didn't start my clock. We got some like Impulse and Skizzleman say we got some extra innings here. So we did get the hopper and the chest at the bottom of our cow crusher. I think I just fed these cows, so I don't think we're gonna get to feed them again. We'll see. Yeah, look, we can feed them again. Oh, look, we got our first cow. There we go. It's gonna start producing. There it is. Look, we already got 9 steaks. That is awesome. That's one thing that I really wanted to get before we take off. See, when you go to do like an adventure where you go over and to another area of the map or something like that, there you're leaving your base, you're leaving where all your resources and stuff are at. So a lot of times you want to get geared up to go collecting resources and stuff like that. And so, and that's what I just did was I wanted to feed these cows until they started dying and get some resources. So I'm going to continue to gather some resources real fast, get some things geared up and everything. We're going to go over here and collect a few of the trees. The trees. Wow, he just appeared right in front of our face. And blue ice would be nice to have. Some slime balls, definitely if we want to do some redstone here early. Cactus, if I don't think we have any emeralds though. Do we have an emerald? Yes, we have an emerald. Cactus is 3. Pumpkins, I think we have a pumpkin over there. But anyway, all right. Well, let me get geared up, and then I will come back here in just a minute, and we'll go take off over there and get some birch. Okay, we got geared up. Here, let me empty my inventory. We got a few extra things there. I don't know where we picked that stuff up at. All right. We are gonna go over to this birch. We just slept, so we're gonna go get some birch, some spruce. I really want to cut that one tree down right there, and then some dark oak. But we got to be real careful over there near the dark oak forest. Now, as you noticed, everything over here seems like it's going to be the stony beach. And so we already said that we want some sand. And I don't see much sand anywhere. So we need to be looking out for some of that. I did grab a few axes here. And so let me chop down some trees, just gather some resources. And if I see anything special, I'll bring you back in. Yeah, so remember me, the guy who said that in the dark oak forest that you had to be careful, and then some dark oak. But we got to be real careful over there near the dark oak forest. Yeah, roll clip. Stupid creeper. Stupid creeper. Okay, that was exciting. Glad we caught that. Yeah, let me put my heart back down my throat. Good thing we got our shield up. I don't know if we really necessarily got much. I don't know how much damage we really took. I guess we did block a little bit of it, but anyway, all right. Let's get back to chopping down. I wanted to actually get some of this mushroom, and then we'll cut down some more stuff. All right, so we got our spruce, we've got our dark oak, we've got some birch, and we got some oak, and we got all the logs as well. And we have our creeper hole. Silly creeper creeping up on people. Big old meanies. I don't know how, if we did get any kind of a block. We had to have, because I know I pulled up my shield, but did I get a block? I had to have, otherwise that creeper would have killed us. I mean, just plain iron armor with no protection, I believe it would have killed us. I want to go over here, since we're over here on this side of the lake or ocean, I want to go over here and see this spruce tree. That one. I think it was one tree. I really do think that's one tree. Yeah, that's one tree. I think we leave it just because it is one tree. I wanted to chop it down, but I think we're just going to leave it. Sand on the beach, but that's not a very big beach. I need more sand. Wow. Look at this world generation. Looking for a sandy beach. Or a desert. Stop off right here. We'll jump up here. There it is. There's a sandy beach. Look at the little cutie sheep. Alright, let's go right over there. I think we can make our way back. If we get lost, I don't know what we're going to do. That's a good amount of sand. Look at it. Is that acacia? Those are acacia. Alright, we're getting into some warm areas. We might can find a desert. What is that? Is that a sunken ship? No, that's a ruined nether portal. Well, this is a nice little beach that we can kind of harvest some sand from. And we need to go over and look at that ruined nether portal. I hope we can find our way back. Did you bring a shovel with you? I guess we got sticks. We can make a shovel. Okay. What about crafting it? We got wood. Okay. Let's go. Where's the sun at? Let's go over here, since that ruined nether portal's over there. Let's go take a peek at it, and then we'll come back over here, harvest some sand, and then we got to make our way back to our base. Some iron. And iron ingot. And an iron shovel. All right, so we did come over here and get us some spruce saplings, or some acacia saplings, and so we collected a lot of sand over there. I did try to craft some into sandstone so I can take up less inventory space, because I know I'm going to need sandstone, or at least smooth sandstone. Try to say that 5 times fast. And so anyhow, we've collected all this stuff. I think we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead, hop back into the boat. We're going to head back over to our base. All right, we are back at our base. Beautiful, beautiful little base. Now, one thing you'll notice here is a little bit different color of grass. This is actually filled in. I took a little time off camera and filled this right here in between videos. That's something else I didn't mention. Because I want to be able to put some farms out here in this area, and with this little thing right here ain't gonna cut it. So eventually we're gonna build some farms going up the hillside here and all that good stuff. So now that we're back, let me get all this stuff out of my inventory and get it organized, and I'll meet back with you. Okay, so being that we my inventory here, my chests are getting a little bit too ugly in my opinion, but I do know how I'm going to lay this house out. So with that being said, right here is going to be our storage chest, where our chests are going to go. So I can go in here right now and I like to use my spruce logs as the utility, but I don't have utility, meaning that I use those for crafting items where it doesn't matter, the end result doesn't matter. And so we're just going to craft up a bunch of these, and we're actually going to be, I believe we're going to be 5 long. And so we're going to need to take this up. That's 5 long and 3 high. Yay! There's our storage system. And we can move all this stuff right here in just a second. So okay, so we just got back from exploring, and I was able to, because I already know the layout of how my house is going to be laid out, I knew that I was going to have a nice little storage area right here where we're going to store everything. I just like to consolidate that stuff along one wall, because eventually we're going to have like an enchanting area and stuff, and I like to be able to go and grab stuff from and go between the two areas real smoothly. And so we got everything nice, neat, and organized. I tell you what, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and feed our cows. They need to be fed. We should better use this whole entire bundle. Right there should give us, should be able to feed every single one of them. Yay! Although I can't. Alright. Yay, look at that. Put 2 there. And I'm going to take out those. And we'll cook them up. Good stuff. Now, we got about 15 minutes left on this video, and so I would like to come in here and try to start making some progress on our walls. Is I want to make sort of a gradient coming out right here. Probably need to come back in here and just take up all of that stone, because that's not going to be seen. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it up under there. May leave it. I don't know. We'll just leave it for now. And this is going to have, we're going to have that there. And we're going to keep coming around like this, like so. And that's going to be that. Okay. And then we're going to come back with these. That's not going to get filled in. That's going to be good there. And then we're going to have a door right there. So, all right. So you kind of start to see our palette for our walls. Now, I know that these are planks, but they kind of resemble a little bit of brick. I mean, they're not bricks, but I think once we work them in with the smooth stone, I think they might have. That's what I'm going for, is to try to keep them from being wood, and to make them planks, or kind of like some tan brick, if you will. But that's what I'm trying to go for, and I think it'll look real good once it's finished. But we'll see how much we can get done. We got about 13 minutes left. We'll see how much we can get done, and we'll do like a time-lapse video or something of me trying to build this thing up real fast. All right, so we have an interior to our house. We don't have a roof yet, but we got an interior to our house. And so, all right, let me give you a little bit of a tour. All right, so basically, we know that we had this little wraparound porch and everything. What we're going to end up having, I believe, is going to be like a little breezeway area right here in between, and we're going to have a separate building also right here. So maybe a little bit smaller, and this is actually supposed to be a doorway. Yep, that's a doorway. Okay, so that's a doorway out into the breezeway. This is the back door, and this right here will just be a door out onto the deck. And so we can come out here, we can put a little seating area. I've got some glass cooking up. Actually, I guess it just finished. We got the glass cooked up. We just got to craft it up into some window panes. I want to put some windows in there, but I want to dye them some white. I want to do some white and it's like some light gray window panes. Just kind of mix it up a little bit, make it look like they're kind of old and dirty. Um, but the now you can kind of see we began to add some different texture and stuff in here on these walls, and that's just the beginning of it. We're going to come back and we're going to do some major dilapidation, like all these wood planks and stuff like that there. We're gonna use like stair blocks and slabs and stuff like that there. Make it look like the wall is kind of, I mean, really being torn down. Put some fences in there in some places so that it looks like the wall has been completely tore out and all you can see is the studs left. And so then also we're gonna come back this outer deck area that of course there will get dilapidated with some trapdoors and different stuff. We're actually I'm also going to put some trees. That's one thing that I believe is missing in a lot of people's uh, builds when they dilapidate things. They forget about the intrusion of the plants. And so we're truly going to get some real good dilapidation when we start adding some trees. Trees love to grow right up next to things because a seed will get taken away from the parent tree, and then it'll land right up in here next to the building because that's where there's no wind to carry it any further, and so it'll sprout from here. And because it has the building shading it, it'll grow really well because the dirt up under here doesn't dry out, and so this tree will begin to grow out from the base of the foundation, and it'll become a big huge tree, and as it grows it'll expand and destroy the foundation that it's growing up under. And so people forget about the intrusion of plants when they begin to dilapidate. They just throw some vines over the top and say, well, that's it. But we're going to take it a step further. And so we're going to do some major dilapidation. But we got to get the thing built. That way we know that it looks right to begin with. And as the sun goes down, we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes because the day is ending and this episode is past time. So if you like the video, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button, and if I don't see you again, I hope to see you in heaven.